Hello there everyone, how you doing today? I hope you're all well. I'd like to show you all my favorite coda hirudo build. Now, to be clear, this isn't at peak coda hirudo yet because I do not have all the forma and the elemental vices on it yet. But I will explain how it could be perfect later. And then we'll describe my build. And then we're going to do a showcase in like a mission or so. So first of all, we run this on a Valkyr Prime. Basically, the build doesn't really matter too much, but I went for range because of her 1, and efficiency because you got to keep casting those abilities, and a tiny bit of strength. For the Arcanes, we have Arcane Fury for melee damage, and Arcane Strike for attack speed. And on our Coda Hirudo, we have Melee Influence. There's also a Melee Dowdy build I have that I can provide if anyone else wants to partake in that build, but right now we have a Melee Influence build going on. We have the Stance Brutal Tide, which will be very important later, actually. Discipline's Merit, which makes it so every 4 attacks we can do a heavy attack for Tennokai. Prime Fury, so we have more attack speed. Yeah, I know, Berserker Fury's technically better, but I prefer Prime Fury. Prime Pressure Point for some base damage. Blood Rush and Weeping Wounds for some base multipliers as you get your combo going. Shocking Touch and Voltaic Strike for the melee influence. Primed Reach, because we do need some reach. Not to mention, the fists have like kind of an AoE on them. I'll show you in a bit. And then Galvanized Steel for critical damage and critical chance. Now, how will this work against Steel Path heavy enemies? I'm gonna make these enemies as high level as I can with my current mastery rank, and we shall see how this goes. Now, you see that AoE we got going on right here? You see that little knock on the ground we got going? That is why we have Primed Reach over here. It causes such a nutty AoE that it's really good. It hits so many enemies at once, and I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. Now, we're going to go demonstrate this on a mission now. Remember, watching this entire video will help this channel a ton, so do not click off. Remember that. Alrighty, we're loading into Draco on Ceres, my favorite place for demonstrations for build videos. Before you ask, yes, this is Steel Path, so I'm not taking the cheesy, easy way out. But I can and might very well die if I don't get Valkyr's immortality going fast enough. But goodness knows I have a plan for that. Goodness knows I have a plan for that. Get them all together. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Beat them up, beat them up, beat them up. Just absolutely punch everything and get my immortality going high speed. Because basically, as long as I keep swinging, I'm continuing my immortality. My immortality is eternal. You might say Doom is eternal, but I prefer to say my immortality is eternal. It's absolutely fantastic and I love it. Basically, as long as your combo meter is at the 300% mark, you're good as gold. But the range on my slam on the ground is absolutely godly, which I am very much a fan of. Also, apparently we're getting some Nightwave missions done, so we're going to get some Nightwave credits added doing today's mission. Better than I expected, really. I wasn't expecting getting any Nightwave credits today, but here we are. I do love some Nightwave credit shenanigans. Now I'm just going to slam on the ground. Bounce on the ground, jump, 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 move it all around, jump, 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 jump. Alright, just absolutely blast these men, just destroy them with extreme prejudice. So how's everyone doing today? Let me know in the comments. And have you eaten anything good recently? I do love some good food. Some good food is always nice. Some good food is always nice. You know what I'm saying? I love some good food. Has anyone here had Taylor ham before? I know it's more of a New Jersey thing I had going around back when I lived in New Jersey, but like, it's very sad that nobody that I know has ever enjoyed like a Kaiser roll, really, that I know of. It is like a very sad thing, I think. It is very sad. I would love if my community could enjoy some Taylor ham one day, but that's not how things are working lately, I guess. I wonder how good we're gonna do it against the Acolytes today. Sir, kick! Just absolutely kick these fuckers. And everybody was kung fu fighting, ba 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 ba, fast as lightning, ba 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 ba. Oh, that guy's still alive. Give me a moment, I'll murder him in due time. There we go. Life support on the way. How about you life support these nuts? These nuts need some life support too. Just give it a nice little suck, suck, tug, tug, and we should be fine. I mean, I'm just saying. That is how life support go. That is how we do life support. Anyway, gonna drop down here and get these guys. Get them all in a circle. Notice I'm not even using my abilities. I'm mostly doing this off of Valkyr's passive and the weapon itself. I've only used, like, her one a few times, I think. I haven't used her one too often in this mission, I don't think. Which is kind of funky-wonky if you ask me. I'm just literally unkillable because, like, local cat too angry to die. Is basically the vibe we're going for here. Local cat too angry to die. Are there any other setups you'd like me to show you my favorite setups for? You can leave that down in the comments if there's something you'd like a setup for, be it a frame, a weapon, or something else. Because I'm willing to listen to ideas for content. Anyway, an Acolyte's showing up. Mr. Acolyte, are you ready to go kung fu fighting? And everybody was kung fu fighting. Hello there, Mr. Acolyte. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you now. Everybody, that's not very nice. Get back here so I can beat the shit out of you. Thank you. And they didn't even get me past the immortality phase, I don't think. Nah, maybe they did, and I just wasn't paying attention. You can correct me on that in the comments if you want to, but, like, we're doing pretty well here. Stabbed! Get stabbed, nerd. Alright, we just gotta get to the exit point, and then we'll leave the mission and do my outro. Just gonna kill that one Eximus unit real quick, then we'll get to the extraction and I'll do my outro.